morning, everyone. How are you this morning? Welcome to Sunday Vinyasa. I'm so excited that you're here, and I want to say good morning to who signed up for class. So let's see, Miriam and Rachel just popped on. Yay! And Michael. Heather is new here, so everybody welcome Heather. She just started last week, or I think, yeah, this week. It's last week. And Mary, she is new too, so welcome Mary. Vandita, Ilana, Christian, Mary Morgan, Roberta Kelly, Terry Curtis, Beth Hale, and Amber. And then our YTP trainees are taking class today as well. So I'm excited. Sorry about the skylights. It's so, we're going to work that out, but it's so complicated, all of this recording stuff. So I'm going to try to sit a little bit out of it for now. And then I will put on class so I can make sure that it's working, because I'm here by myself. So if you want to say hi in the chat, or if you have a question, let me know, and we'll get started. So we'll do our reading this morning, Sunday reading, and yeah, just to kind of, this reading is just really about why it's important to practice, and I think sometimes we can lose sight of that, or sometimes even think that it's selfish, or we should be doing something else, but good to be reminded how important it is to practice. Lao Tzu says the master sticks to her tools. So I think, you know, in any practice, anything that you're doing, it's really about refining your tools and showing up for your asana practice, as well as all the other aspects of yoga, is really a daily habit. So this is from Meditations from the Mat, and it's just a nice perspective on the different limbs of yoga, from the Yoga Sutras, the 8 limbs of yoga. So it says today, Lao Tzu captured the essence of abhyasa, or practice. We get the job, we don't get the job. We get married, we don't get married. Our family is well, our family is troubled. Our friends flourish, our friends flounder. Our demons are melting away, our demons are at the door. We wake up with a love for life. We wake up with free-floating anxiety. We feel worthy of love in our life. We feel unworthy of love in our life. Through it all, though, we come back to the mat. We return to the meditation cushion. We do the next right thing. Oftentimes, I feel unworthy of my practice. I remember the lofty, virtuous times of my practice, and I compare those times to my present lame condition. Pretty soon, I feel as though I don't even deserve to practice. Other days, I'm on top of the world. I get it. I truly get it. The world needs me, and meeting my destiny is even more important than my practice. And then there are times when I am on the middle road. I am right-sized, and my practice is right-sized, but I cannot wait for those middle road times. If I'm not practicing right along through all the highs and the lows, I will never return to the middle road. By choosing to practice yoga, we are saying that our spiritual growth is important to us. We are making it a priority. Our practice is a shelter we build for our spiritual selves. It is the work that we do to safeguard and support the possibility of spiritual growth. The winds of life constantly wear away at this shelter, but if we stick to our tools, that shelter will hold. So I think that's just a really nice sentiment to, I like to think of our practice, so it's like water over rock, right? It's just that repetition is really what's so important. It doesn't necessarily matter how we feel during our practice, we just keep showing up and doing our practice. And it's accumulative and spontaneous. So we just keep doing it, and sometimes it feels like nothing's happening, and then one day just you have this big shift. And that is the result of that repetition, that's sometimes tedious, sometimes boring, sometimes showing up when you don't want to, not enjoying the practice. And it's so important to really realize that it doesn't matter. We're not here to judge our practice. We're just here to do it. And then we let go of the results. Also letting go of the expectations of what we think it should be doing, and we just keep doing it. Water over rock. And then one day, everything, the clouds just sort of part, and life becomes clearer and more enjoyable, more filled with ease. So with that being said, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. And we will begin water over rock. So just rest your hands, palms down, and close your eyes. Take a big inhale through the nose, and exhale out the mouth. Just notice how you feel right now. Seated on your mat or your floor, your cushion, wherever you are, just notice without judgment. Notice sensations in the body. Notice where you might be feeling tension, tightness, constriction, any sensitivities that you might have accumulated overnight, or an injury that you're working with. Be aware, be humble, stay open. As you inhale, begin to feel a sense of grounding and descending energy connecting you down into the earth. And as you exhale, begin to feel that energy rising up and out the crown of the head. See if you can sense that descending and ascending energy. Is Vinyasa, and Vinyasa simply means to place with intention. See if you can find that subtle intention in your practice, being present in every moment that you can. Coming back to your breath each time you drift off. Becoming more and more aware of the breath being the central focus of your practice, regardless of what your body is doing or feeling. Bring your hands together, Anjali Mudra, in front of your heart space, bowing to your heart, starting with a humble heart, a grateful heart, being open to whatever it is. Being open to your practice. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Let it go. Add a soft smile to your face. All right. And then go ahead, softly open your eyes. Keep your eyes nice and soft and supple. And go ahead and come onto your hands and knees. And just take a moment here. You can come into child's pose, or just move around on your mat for a moment. I did forget one thing. I'll be right back. One day I'm going to have a perfect class. All right, and just keep moving the body around. Connecting to your breath, or maybe you want a little more stillness. Staying in child's pose, circle the hips, and just whatever feels natural for your body this morning. Waking up your body, attending to your body, noticing the quality of your thoughts and your breath, and just letting go of any judgment. And as you're ready, start to make your way into downward facing dog. And get all the movement out, get the wiggles out here, whatever you like to do, spinning the heels, moving the hips from side to side. Big inhale, and exhale, side out. Big inhale, and exhale, side out. One more big breath in, and exhale, side out. And then from here, walk your hands back to your feet. Come into a forward fold, nice and easy one. Bend the knees a lot, bring the chest down to the thighs. And clasp your elbows here. And let your head go. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Release your bind. If you have your bind, let your head go, let your arms be heavy, and then tuck the chin to the chest, roll up nice and slow all the way to stand. And head's the last thing to come up. Good. Stretch your arms up overhead, interlace your fingers, index finger to the sky. Feet are a little wider than your hips. Push down through the feet as you stretch the arms to the right. Really stretch through the arms. Try not to lock the knees. And back to center, to the other side. Push down. And back to the center. Flip your palms up. Push up through the palms. Draw the shoulders down. And start to feel that connection with the shoulder blades down. Feel that opposition and the energy. Pushing up through the arms, drawing the shoulders down. Lower belly starts to draw in and up. And lift the heart up a little bit. And then release. I'm going to circle the arms around, swing them around. And come to the top of your mat, please. Feet are hip distance now, setting up for Sun Salutation A. We'll go nice and slow for this first one. And just start to warm up. Bring the hands in Anjali Mudra in front of the heart space. And just look forward. You can have your eyes closed, gazing at the brow point. And begin to connect to your drishti, your subtle focus, soft focus. Feel the feet rooting down, feel that connection with the earth and the energy drawing up the legs. Try to pull the heels apart a little bit. Feel that activation of the legs. Begin to sense your Mula Bandha. Pelvic floor drawing up, lower belly in and up. That same action is if you want to stop yourself from peeing. It's just a really subtle action, but a very powerful one. Really, we want to draw all of our energy, our power, prana into the central channel of our body and clear that central channel so that we can harness our most powerful self. Feel that energy pressing up through or out the crown of the head. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, stretch your arms up, gaze at your thumbs, big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Lift the heart, look forward, Ardha. And plant your palms, keep looking forward as you step back, plank pose, setting up for Vinyasa. So shifting forward if you're not already. You can bring knees down for this first one if you want, lower down through Chaturanga. Lift your heart, you can go Cobra if you want to go right into Upward Facing Dog, your choice. And Downward Facing Dog, if you'd like to go through Child's Pose on the way, you can do that as well. You always have that option. Always making modifications to suit your body and your needs. This is your practice. Breathing here. Push the sit bones back. Lift the pelvic floor up. Breathe. One more breath here. Inhale, high up under the toes. Bend the knees, look between the hands, and step up, top of the mat. Toes are pointed straight forward, right to your Ardha, halfway lift. Inhale, fold forward, crown of the head reaching down. Push down through the feet, rise back up through that flat back, all the way to stand. Reach up, palms touch, and hands to the heart. Exhale. Push down through the feet, stretch up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Lift the heart, inhale, look forward, lift those sit bones up. Plant your palms, step back, plank pose, lower down, Chaturanga. You can always bring the knees down if you like. Lift the heart, upward facing. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Exhale. 5 breaths. Try to make those heels disappear. Feel that inner rotation of the thighs, the legs. Reach your sit bones back. Lift your pelvic floor up. Drishti. One more breath. Feel the power of your stillness. Inhale, high up onto the toes. Look between the hands, bend the knees. Step or maybe hop this time. Nice and quiet, look forward, inhale. Fold forward, complete your exhale. Push down through the feet, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more, stretch up, inhale. Fold forward. Complete your exhale. Lift your heart, inhale. Step or float it back, Chaturanga. Lift your heart, inhale, open. Lift your hips up and back, exhale. 5 breaths. Be in your downward facing dog. Breathe. Three. 2. And 1. Inhale, high up under the toes, look between the hands, bend the knees, step or hop, nice and quiet. Lift the heart, inhale, fold forward. Push down through the feet, rise up, reach up, look up. Hands to the heart. And just close your eyes here, observe your breath, regulate your breath. All right, and release your hands down, and we will go right into inversions before we get too tired. So if you'd like to, if you have a wall handy and you want to just go right up into your handstand or however you like to work on it, you can do that now. It's going to be about 30 seconds to a minute or so. So if you want to go up and then come down and back up 1 or 2 times. If you'd like to back in and just, if you're not quite ready to kick all the way up, this is a nice way to kind of start to get comfortable. So backing in, downward facing dog, so the heels are up to the wall. And you can just start by bringing one foot up and pushing down. So draw that lower belly in and then push. Hopefully your foot's not going to slip too much. Push into the wall and lift that other leg up and see how that feels. Maybe do that 3 times. Or maybe it's just a little lift. Maybe you push and bring this leg up. And do that 3 times on each side. Yeah. And if neither of those things are your jam, we can work on building strength a couple of different ways. In forearm plank, and come onto the forearms, elbows under the shoulders, extend the legs back, and stay there for 5 breaths. You can always bring the knees down as another option. If you'd like to get the hips up a little bit and come into dolphin pose. And you can do the same thing up against the wall too. Put one foot up and push into the wall, lifting that other foot. So a couple of different options there for you. So just pick one and practice. Breathe. So wherever you're working from, really focus on finding a calm, smooth breath. So you're teaching the body to remain calm as you start to expand your comfort zone. So don't worry about what you can or can't do. Do something and breathe. I'm going to give you just about 30 more seconds here, and if you'd like, if you're done, you want to come into child's pose, you can. And if you're still working, just sense that pushing down into the floor with either your hands, your forearms, your feet, and feel how that is what's going to give you the lift. So we're not trying to like huck ourselves up into the air. It's really that relationship with the earth that's going to give us more of that effortless feeling. All right, we're not doing everything ourselves. So that connection, we're supported. So much better that way. All right, so if you would like, come into child's pose, or if you're not done, come into child's pose. And regulate your breath here. So really smooth it out, even out your inhales with your exhales. Bring your tongue behind your bottom teeth and feel that spaciousness in the mouth. See how that feels. And then make your way into downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, bring your right leg up and back. Bend that right knee. And keep pushing your chest back to that left thigh. So we're not lowering that hip. Keep pushing the hips back. You can circle that knee around if you like.
And then straighten that right leg. Roll the hip down so it's square, toes are down. Toes are coming towards the mat. Big inhale, and then on your exhale, bring your knee into your belly, up into your chest, look between the hands, and then step that right foot forward. Bring your back knee down, Anjali V, hands to your thighs. You can keep the back toes curled under, or you can release. Let's experiment with that. And whatever you want with the arms here is fine. If you want to stretch up, you want to interlace behind the back. Just stretching that, strengthening really. We are stretching the hip flexor, but we don't want to be, that's not our only emphasis. We still want to maintain that connection with the earth, pushing down. Lower belly in and up. Lift your heart up. And bring your hands down. Straighten into this front leg. Oh, I don't have blocks today. If you have blocks or you need blocks at any time, if the floor is too far, please use blocks or whatever props you have figured out for your home practice. Bring your toes back towards your nose. Draw the lower belly in. Reach your heart forward. 2 more breaths. And then from here, shift forward, bend into this front knee, and we'll twist here. So you can curl the back toes under or keep them, so you can keep the back knee down, or maybe you'll lift it up in a moment. Left hand down, be on a block, roll the left shoulder open, turn the heart to the right, maybe stretch up, maybe lift that back knee. Draw that right hip back, firm up that back leg if you have the knee off the mat. And then unwind, bring both hands down, step back, plank pose, take Vinyasa. Left leg, inhale, up and back, bend that left knee. Keep pushing your chest back towards your right thigh. And circle that knee. And then straighten that leg, lower the left hip down, flex your foot, push your chest back, inhale. Exhale, knee into the belly, look between the hands, step that left foot forward, back knee down. And bring your hands to your thighs to start. We can sink the hips forward, but push down through the feet, and notice how that activates the inner thighs, the legs, draw the lower belly in, and then whatever you did with the arms on the other side, do that again. Lift your heart up and back, lower belly in. And bring your hands down, straighten into this front leg. Bring your toes back towards your nose. So again, this is not about getting down far to your leg. We want to strengthen the front part of the body. And we'll lengthen it, and that's going to strengthen it. Bring your toes back. Left hip draws back. 2 more breaths. And then shift forward, bend into this front knee. And a twist here, right hand down. Turn your body to the left. Make sure this right shoulder is rolling open and not dipping in. Feel that broadness through the chest. Maybe the back knee lifts. And 2 hands down, step back, Vinyasa. Inhale, high up onto the toes. Bend the knees, look between the hands, step or hop. Inhale, Ardha halfway, fold forward. Push down through the feet, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bring your feet together, big toes touch, little space between the heels. down through the feet, lower belly in and up. Exhale all the air out. Bend the knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, fold forward, 2 straight legs. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Keep looking forward as you plant your palms, step back for Vinyasa. Downward facing dog, big inhale, keep your feet on the mat. Exhale, step your right foot forward, pick your back foot up, back heel down, warrior one. Sink your hips down. Make sure those feet are in line with the hips, or a little more space so they're not right in line with each other. Rib cage faces forward, and firm up that back leg. Breathing here. Just close your eyes. Take a couple more breaths here. Notice how you feel in this posture. Where do you feel it physically, mentally, emotionally? Big inhale. And start your descent. Hands down, look forward. Exhale, lower down. Lift your heart, inhale. Lift your hips up and back. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, look forward, left foot steps forward. Back heel down, move it a little to the right. Give yourself some space. Sink your hips down. Maybe you close your eyes here. Just be in the pose. Breathe. Steady breath. Big inhale, little pause at the top of your inhale. Start your descent, hands down, look forward. Step back, lower down, exhale. Inhale, lift the heart. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Feet come together, look forward, inhale. Fold forward. Little space between the heels, bend the knees, chair pose. And all the way up. 2 straight legs. Hands to the heart, close your eyes. Breathe here. Adding on, chair pose, Utkatasana, bend both knees, inhale, arms go high, exhale, fold forward, crown of the head reaches down, complete your forward fold, inhale, Ardha, halfway lift, look forward, plant your palms, Chaturanga, lift your heart, inhale, lift your hips up and back, exhale, this time we're going to bring that right leg up and back. On your exhale, bring it to your knee to your nose, and then over to that left elbow. Inhale, right leg up and back. Step your right foot up, warrior one. Back heel down, reach your arms high. On your exhale, chest is going to come down. Sweep your arms back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So you can either just turn the body a little bit to the right, or bring that left elbow to the right thigh. You can also come up onto the ball of that foot. And unwind, bring your hands, reach your arms up high. On your exhale, you guys, left hand's gonna come down, Vashisthasana, left side. So you can stack the feet. You can bring that right foot to the middle, whatever variation you like. Vashisthasana, left side. Lift those hips, flex the feet. Big inhale. On your exhale, you guys, we're coming up to warrior two. Step your right foot forward, back heel down. Warrior two. Breathe here. Inhale. And straighten your front leg, Trikonasana. Opening up the heart. So that left hand, you can reach it straight up. Anything you want with this arm is fine. And reach forward. You can always rest it right here. One more breath. And 2 hands down, step back. Plank pose, Vinyasa. Left side, left leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Bring that knee to the right elbow. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step it up, warrior 1. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, chest comes down. Sweep your arms back, look forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. You can either turn the body or tap that elbow. Just keep that back leg nice and firm, or you can roll onto those back toes. Good. And then unwind, come back up, reach your arms high. And Vashisthasana, right hand down. So you can make a variation here. You can make a variation. You can do a variation or stack your feet. Big inhale. And then on that exhale, left foot's gonna step up. Back heel down, warrior 2. And straighten into your front leg, inhale. Reach your rib cage forward. Trikonasana. So this left hand may be on your ankle or your shin or a block. Your right arm might reach straight up or forward, or rest it on your hip. Find your drishti. Unwind, 2 hands down, step back, plank pose, Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Again, right leg, inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring it to your left elbow. Tap. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step it up. Warrior 2, or sorry, warrior 1, sorry, back heel down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, we twist. Whatever your twist is. Good. From here, we're going right to Vashisthasana. Release your arms, left hand down. Stack your feet. Lift your hips high, inhale. Step your right foot up on your exhale, warrior 2. Straighten into your front leg, inhale. Reach your rib cage forward. Maybe you bring that back foot in. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhale. And unwind, bring both hands down, step back, Vinyasa, lower down. Lift the heart, inhale. Lift the hips up and back, exhale. Left side, inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze. Knee to your right elbow, tap. Inhale, up and back. Step it up, warrior 1. Back heel down, reach up, inhale. Sweep it back, push down into that back foot. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra, twist to the left. From here, right hand down, going right to Vashisthasana on the right side. Big inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, left foot steps up. Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten into that front leg. Maybe back foot bumps in. Exhale, reach your rib cage forward. Trikonasana. Two hands down, look forward, step back. Plank pose, Vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. We're going to take 5 breaths in downward facing or child's pose. Or sit on your heels. So just pick a place and be still. Regulate your breath. 3. 4. And 5, downward facing dog. Again, adding on. Right leg, inhale it up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, right leg up and back. Step it up, right foot steps forward. Warrior 1, push down. Inhale, reach up, sweep it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. And we'll stay here just a little bit longer. If you'd like to bring one hand down to a block or the floor, left arm reaches up. Parivrtta, Parsvakonasana. Breathe deep. Bring that left hand to the outside, big toe side, Vashisthasana. Stack that right foot. Or take your variation. Big inhale. Exhale, step that right foot up, back heel down, warrior 2. Straighten into your front leg, inhale. Bring that back foot in. If you like, reach your rib cage forward. And Trikonasana. Breathe. You begin to feel push down more into the feet. Lower belly in. Inhale. This time on your exhale, left hand's going to come down. Shift forward, lift your back leg. Parivrtta. Ardha Chandrasana, revolve half moon. Lift that back leg, put energy through the back toes. And 2 hands down. Standing splits, bring the crown of the head down, lift that back leg high. Inhale. On your exhale, you're going to bring your back knee, or your left knee, sorry, behind your right knee. Bend both knees. Look forward. Inhale. Standing splits. Extend that leg. Exhale. Bring that left knee behind the right. You're going to bring that foot down, left foot down. We're coming all the way down to the ground. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Yeah, so both sit bones down. This bottom leg is bent. Unless that's just impossible, you can extend that back leg. We're just going to take a twist here, hug that knee in, bring the right hand back, lift the heart, breathe here. One more breath. Good. And then unwind. We're coming into half moon, you guys, right from here. Take a big inhale. Pull the belly in. Rock forward. Now I have to adjust the foot a little bit. Bring that right foot over. Right hand down. Open up. Breathe. Two more breaths. And left hand down. Bring that left foot down to meet the right foot. Bring the big toes to touch, bend both knees, chair pose. Push down to the feet, come all the way up, two straight legs, reach your heart up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Close your eyes. Regulate your breath. Softly open your eyes, keep your drishti, bend the right knee. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Right foot's gonna come to the calf or the upper thigh, whatever you have. Maybe your toes on the mat and your foot's at the ankle, or you're at the wall, who cares? Focus on the standing leg, push down, draw the lower belly in and up, and breathe. Maybe the arms reach up. Really see if you can get your breath even. Even your inhales with your exhales, drishti. One more breath. 10 more minutes. Release that foot. Dancer pose. Gently reach back for the inside of that right foot. Stretch your left arm up and push your foot away from you. Reach your heart forward. Drishti. Push down with that standing leg. Breathe deep. If you want, keep this back foot. Bring the left hand down. If you don't want, bring both hands down, release that foot, come into standing splits. We'll all come into standing splits, look forward, take a quiet step back. Plank pose, Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, left leg, inhale up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Tap that right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, step that left foot up, warrior one. Push down to the feet, reach up, inhale. Chest comes down, sweep it back, look forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands in prayer, twisting to the left. You want to roll onto the back toes. If you'd like to open the arms here, maybe a block. We'll be here for a few breaths. Firm up that back leg a lot. And setting up Vashisthasana, move that right hand over. Roll onto the outside edge of that right foot. Your version, Vashisthasana. Big inhale. On your exhale, left foot steps forward. Warrior two, back heel down. Inhale, straighten into this front leg. Bring your back foot in, reach your rib cage forward, Trikonasana. Big inhale. And you're gonna bring that right hand down, shift forward. So that right arm's gonna come, or right hand a little forward. Lift your back leg. Revolve, half moon. So really push down into that standing leg. Push through that back foot. You can flex it or push through the ball of the foot. 3, 2, and 1. Two hands down, standing split. Bring your head down towards the mat and your leg high, back leg high. Inhale. On your exhale, right knee behind your left knee. Bend both knees, look forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend both knees. We're coming all the way down. All the way down. So modify, make your twist work for you. Ardha Matsyendrasana. So that left foot's over the right knee or leg. You can also extend that leg. And just hug that knee in. Just keep it nice and simple. Left hand behind. Look over that left shoulder. Breathe deep. Find a soft focus and a steady breath. Maybe a smile. Big inhale. Unwind. Sorry, take an inhale here. Take an inhale. We're going right to half moon. On your exhale, pull everything in. Step onto that left foot. So adjust that foot. Make sure it's under the hip. Left hand down. Ardha Chandrasana. Push through that back foot. And two hands down, standing splits. Bring your right foot to the front of your mat, big toes touch. Little space between the heels, chair pose. Push down to the feet, two straight legs, reach your heart up. And hands to the heart. Bend the left knee, Vrikshasana, tree pose. So that left foot goes where you can feel stable. Yeah. So that means keeping that toe on the mat. It's fine. Maybe it goes to your calf. Push down more with that standing leg. Lower belly in and up. You can come up a little higher. Maybe you stretch up. Soft focus, steady breath. Right into dancer pose here. You're gonna release that foot. Gently reach back to the inside of that foot so that inner arm's facing out. Push that foot away as you reach your heart forward. So hard to not cheat when there is a wall right here. Totally throws you off. Push, push. 3, 2, breathe. If you want, right hand comes down. You can keep that foot. Or let that foot go. We'll all let that foot go. Standing splits. Look forward and take a step. Oh, I forgot on the other side. Sorry. So don't step back. Step this foot up. So we're going to come into Bakasana. So bring your feet hip distance. I gypped you. We're going to do this twice. Maybe a little wider, hip distance or a little wider. So you're bending the knees, but the butt is high. Bring your hands down and look forward. Take a little weight out of those heels. Draw the lower belly in. Maybe you bring those knees to the outsides of the armpits. If you have Bakasana, you can come in. If not, that's okay. Don't worry about getting anywhere. We want to get the center of the body is what we're concerned with, not getting the feet up off the ground necessarily. We want to feel that relationship with the floor. Keep breathing if you're in Bakasana. 2 more breaths. Look forward Maybe you lift the heels and see what that feels like. Put a little weight into the hands. Chaturanga if you're in Bakasana. Take a Vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. And inhale, high up onto the toes. Look between the hands. We're gonna hop through to seated if you can. So you can hop, maybe just cross the ankles. Come down onto your seat. And lift your legs. Navasana. You can bend the knees. And have straight legs. If you want breath of fire, if you know breath of fire, you can do that. If you don't, just stay in Navasana. Whatever variation works best for you. None of it's easy, right? It's not easy for any of us. You just do it anyway. And then it makes life easier somehow, magically. When our core is strong, I swear to God, everything falls into place. 3, 2, and 1. If you have breath of fire, you can stop breath of fire, lower down, low boat. Hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down, arms out to the side. Take a big breath in. And out. All right, bend the knees. Feet on the mat, arms down by your sides. Toes point straight forward. So start to, if you do this posture a lot, just start to refine it a little bit. Notice if the toes turn out. Try to get these toes facing forward so that we're activating the inner part of the thighs, keeping the pelvis stable. Push down through the feet, lift the hips up. So maybe arms are down by your sides, you're pushing down. Maybe you have a bind. Roll your shoulders underneath. Maybe you bind, maybe not. But still roll the shoulders under, push down through the feet, and reach your heart towards the back of the room. Breathe. And release. Lower down. Let your knees go. We're going to come back to this, to back bend. So it's just, we're going to do 2 bridge poses right now. So if you're really wanting to do back bend, you'll have that opportunity in a little bit. One more bridge pose. Setu Baddha Shavasana. If you want, you can bring your hands to your low back. You can lift one leg. Lift the other leg. Push down, lift up. And release, lower down. And let your knees go to the right. And let your knees go to the left. And bring your knees up. All right, and then we're gonna rock and roll a few times, forward and back. And you'll cross the ankles. If you wanna float back and take Vinyasa, you can. Or just step back, downward facing dog. And from here, we'll come into pigeon on the right side. So right knee near the right wrist. This foot's in line with the hip. And we're trying to roll this hip down. If for whatever reason this bothers your knee, you can do this on your back. Yeah. So before, if you folded forward, come up. I know, we always just want to get there. But really, this is more important. So that back foot's in line with the hip. And walk your hands back. Push down with that front shin. Maybe lift that back knee. And then lower the back knee, release the toes, and now you may come forward. So keep a little bit of engagement in those legs. Little pressure in the front shin and the top of the back foot. So we're not just stretching here. Feels like we're stretching a lot. But we want to stay engaged, always keeping that balance of opening and closing engagement. Yoga is not just about being open. We have to be, it's about balance. You know, being stable in ourself and open to life. You know, that's what we're after. So we're not pushovers, just going with the flow. But we have that stability so that we can be nimble as life happens, because it's going to happen. And our consistent practice is going to allow us to be better at responding rather than reacting to life. Which I think most would agree is better. 2 more conscious breaths. And bring your hands up. Walk your hands back a little bit. You can stay here again. Or if you'd like to bend that knee and reach back for that foot, you can bring it toward your back. You can grab this foot. Try to touch your feet. Kim. And then let that foot go if you have it. And step back, downward facing dog. You can bring that, or down, sorry, 3-legged dog, and bring that leg up and back. Or you can also be on hands and knees and extend that leg back. If you'd like to take a back bend here, come onto the toes. So shift forward, you're gonna look between the hands. And then maybe bring that right foot behind you. All right, wrists under that shoulder, lift hips high. And plank pose. If you want vinyasa, you can take it. Meeting in downward facing dog, big inhale. And left side. Left knee to the left wrist. Coming into pigeon pose here. Make sure that right foot's in line with the hip, not with the spine. So create space in the low back. Walk, so curl the back toes under, walk your hands back, look forward. Maybe you lift that back knee. Push down with that front shin. And then lower the back knee, let the toes go, so top of the foot on the mat, and you can fold forward. Unless you're on your back, take your variation. Folding forward here, a little bit of pressure on the shin and the back foot, and then concentrate on your breath. Nourish your body, your mind, your heart on your inhales, letting go of what is no longer serving you on your exhales. Concentrate on your breath. Two more breaths here. All right, and then bring your hands under your shoulders, lift yourself up. You can stay here or reach back for this foot. Bring it toward you. And let that go. Bring your hands down. So you can come into down dog splits, or you can come into tabletop, extend that leg back. It's another option. Or left leg up and back. And if you want to back bend here, come onto the toes. So shifting forward, shoulders over wrists, hips are high. Lower belly in, plank pose, vinyasa if you like. Meeting in downward facing dog. And then come into, or onto your knees, sorry. All right, up onto the knees, the shins for Ustrasana. All right. So what are we after here? All right. Big heart opener, big back bend, strengthening the low back. So we want to keep that energy, always feeling that opposition. So the front body's moving forward, we're not hinging back. We're going to feel the hips coming forward and push down through the shins to lift up. So start with hands in Anjali Mudra, take a big inhale. And then on your exhale, push down through the shins. Hands can go either to the low back. You can curl the toes under for the heels or tops of the feet on the mat. 2 hands at a time. Chin can be at the chest, or you can look up or drop your head back. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale, push down through the shins. And 2 hands to the heart. Sit on the heels. Be still. Notice all of that energy you just stirred up, and be still. All right, one more. Push down through the shins, come up onto the knees, hands in Anjali Mudra. Think about that energy reaching forward. Big inhale. Push down through the shins, reach back to the low back. You can squeeze the elbows here. Or hands to the heels. Breathe deep. You can turn your hands around so the fingertips are coming down to the toes. Palm to sole of the foot. Stay here. Breathe deep. Big inhale. Exhale, push down to the shins, come all the way up. And sit on the heels. Just be still. From here, come onto the hands and knees, downward facing dog. And one last Vinyasa. Lower down, lift the heart, lift the hips. Inhale high up onto the toes, bend the knees, hop through to seated. And 2 straight, actually bend this right knee, extend that left leg. Janu Shirshasana. Push down, flex the foot, sorry. Got distracted by my mind. Push down through that heel. Take an inhale. And turn the body a little bit toward that extended leg. And then reach your heart towards your foot. So again, it's not about getting down super far. It's not what we're after. We want to lengthen and strengthen the front part of the body. So if that means to keep your spine long, reaching your heart forward rather than rounding, just come up higher. You know? Two more breaths. Push down through that extended leg and come up, switch sides. Flex the feet so the toes are coming back. Take a big inhale. And then a little twist as you reach your heart forward. Concentrate on your breath. Two more breaths. Push down to that extended leg. Come on up. Bend both knees. Feet on the mat, bring your hands behind you, fingertips forward. So you can have the knees bent or straight legs. We'll push down to the hands and the feet, lift the hips. And if that's not working for you today at all, that's okay. Bend the knees, lift the chest. Just modify. And we just want to open the front part of the body. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come all the way down to your back. Extend your right leg long and your left leg up to the sky. So maybe you just have the leg, thigh, or the calf. If you can, grab the big toe, if you have that option. You're going to point your right foot. Take an inhale. This right hand's going to go onto your thigh. Take a big inhale. And then exhale, pull your head towards your knee. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release that foot. Extend the left leg, bend the right knee, extend the right foot up. So either you have that leg, yeah, or a big toe. Point the left toe, take a big breath in, left hand on the thigh. Exhale, pull your head up towards your knee. And breathe. And then lower down, bend both knees, feet on the mat, and one more bridge pose or full wheel if you would like full wheel. If you'd like supported bridge, you can put a block under your sacrum if that is what your body is after, or bridge or full wheel. Take 3 more breaths. And come on down. Come on down. All right, just take a moment here, soles of the feet together, knees open. Or if you want to extend your legs, whatever feels comfortable, the counter, whatever it is you just did. And then from here, bring the knees up and the feet up to the sky. If you'd like, you can come into shoulder stand, or just simply bring your feet up, arms down by your sides. And if you have a block, you can put it under your sacrum. And this is good. Just bring your feet up, reverse the flow of blood to the heart, the brain. And if you're in shoulder stand, begin to bend the knees. Bring the knees down by the ears. Slowly rolling down. And come all the way down to your back. Bending the knees, bring the knees into the chest. And then we'll take a twist to the right. Knees go to the right. You can just stack the knees. If you want to wrap them, that's fine. Both shoulder blades are down. Maybe head goes the opposite shoulder. And back to the center. Bring the knees up. And over to the other side. And back to the center. And bring the feet down. Preparing for your final posture. So get nice and comfortable. Bring the feet a little wider than the hips and a little space between the body and the arms. If you can, cover your eyes. Try to keep the curve of your neck so we don't have a bunch of pillows under the head. If you need a little support for a specific reason, that's fine, but otherwise nothing under the head. Take a big inhale through the nose and exhale, let it go. Letting everything go. Nothing left to do. Letting your body just melt into the floor. Allow yourself to be still, trusting the intelligence of the body, allowing your body to integrate all of your effort, letting go of your effort. Letting go of your body. Let go of your heart. Let go of your thoughts. And surrender to your bliss. Shavasana.
let go even more. Let your body go. Slowly bring your awareness back to the room that you're in, your body, the air on your skin, little movement in your fingertips, your toe tips. Gently stretch your arms overhead. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. And make your way up to a comfortable seat, Sukhasana. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your knees or your thighs. Touch your first finger to your thumb, Pigeon Mudra. Just connecting your everyday self to your infinite self. Sitting up nice and tall, face forward, gaze at your brow point, and just take a moment here to sit in stillness, to notice the effects of your practice. Add a soft smile to your face. Your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart space, bowing to your heart in honor of your efforts, honor of each other, being so, so grateful for the privilege to practice yoga. This is your practice. This is self-initiated. You did this today. Take a big inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. I thank each and every one of you for being here and sharing your practice with me and with each other. In that subtle way, we can all feel each other's energy, knowing that we are practicing together and we're in this together. Thank you so, so much for being here. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. All right. Thanks everyone so much for being here, and we'll just keep doing this until we don't have to do it anymore. I really miss you guys a lot, but I really appreciate you being here, and please let me know if you have any questions or want to say hello. Send me an email, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.